I tell you, this warms my ghetto little heart, man. I'm telling you, like, as somebody that grew up in the ghetto, gun on the back seat, boy. He said, "I'm finna pull up on you," and I'm bringing my boy. That this is the wildest thing I've ever seen, y'all. Good morning, how y'all doing? Phew. It's been a hell of a month for crypto, man. It's been a hell of a month for crypto. But this just in, all right? This is breaking news as of this morning, all right? He has been taken down. BITBOY's, Ben Armstrong had a gun on the back seat while arrested ranting on a live stream. Now, just to clear up any confusion, I'm not about to pick sides here. I am a fan of Ben. I have been for many years. When I got into crypto in 2019, he was the first channel to pop up. So I followed him. I studied him. I watched him. I learned from him. I didn't listen to any of his investments, but I admired his work ethic, his hustle. He laid the example for what I'm doing now. I will give him all the credit in the world for that. The company that he built, the brand that he built, the attention that he brought to the space. Yes, I'm giving him all the credit for that. But boy, has stuff blown over. This, man, this is getting out of hand. And listen, y'all, I was watching, if you go to Altcoin Daily's channel, he just did an 1.5 hour long interview with TJ Shed, who is the co-owner of the BitBoy brand, now known as Discover Crypto. And the story that TJ told, and we're gonna jump into the article, and you know I got some more news for you this morning. But the story that TJ gave us, I'm not even gonna reveal anything. Y'all just gotta go watch that interview. I'm gonna try to put a link to it in the description of this video because, man, like, BitBoy's side is one thing, but to get to the other side, that's why I didn't comment on it when it first happened. Y'all know me. I'm not rushing to, I am not the one to hop on something just because it's hot. I wasn't like that in the music game. I'm not going to do the same here. I wanted this thing to unfold so that way both sides were to come out. Now that all sides have come out, now it's a story worth watching, okay? So, Ben Armstrong, founder of the popular cryptocurrency YouTube channel BitBoy Crypto, was arrested during a bizarre live stream rant outside of a private residence on Saturday. The rambling, one-sided conversation appeared to show Armstrong accosting someone named Carlos Diaz, which they talked a lot about Carlos in that interview on Altcoin Daily's channel with TJ, whom he accused of stealing his Lamborghini, which is not true, and making death threats to him, which is also not true. I'm saying this because in the interview, guys, they break down these exact allegations: the Lamborghini, the substance abuse, the financial mishaps, and a number of other things that I, as a married man, just don't feel comfortable repeating. So you gotta watch that interview, man. Armstrong cited various unsubstantiated claims about Carlos's supposed mafia connections and a plot to take over Armstrong's company. Police arrived on the scene after concerned neighbors called about Armstrong's confrontational behavior. In the video, officers can be heard asking Armstrong to put down his phone and question him about a firearm in his vehicle. Now, here is where it's really about to get messy. Armstrong confirmed that he had a firearm on the back seat of his car during the video. Armstrong admitted to having an affair and made references to substance abuse struggles. He told officers a woman named Cassie was also in the vehicle. If you've been following the story, you know who Cassie is. I'm not about to get back into it. Again, there are parts of this story that as a married man, I'm just staying away from. Okay, I'm just staying away from it. After police searched Armstrong, he was placed under arrest. Live stream video continued for several more minutes while audio captured what sounded like Armstrong being taken into custody. Now, let's leave here. Yeah, okay, let's just round this article out because I'm pretty sure at this point you guys get it. It's a mess. The bizarre episode is the latest in a string of controversial behavior that led to Armstrong's removal from BitBoy Crypto earlier in the month. The company announced that he had been let go due to substance abuse issues and inappropriate conduct. Armstrong later posted an emotional apology video admitting to making poor decisions and letting his followers down, but the erratic live stream and arrest indicate further tumult for the formerly influential crypto analyst. The charges are not clear yet. Like I said, this story is just now starting to circulate. So probably by the time you see this video, a few more sources would have picked up on it. We may even have more details as to what the charges are specifically. Just judging by the description of events, definitely got some disturbing. The piece definitely maybe, again, nothing has been made official, but could be some assault charges here. And I can say that with the context of what TJ expressed in that interview, because he told the whole story, y'all. The whole story of how he met Ben in 2019. Ben started the channel 2018, 2019. He was pushing it, got it up to 20-some thousand subscribers, ironically. And then he bumped into TJ. That one thing led to another. TJ put some money behind Ben. It was still mostly Ben in the beginning, but once the business relationship started, that's also when TJ started to notice the real Mr. Armstrong. Okay? Again, y'all got to watch that interview. It is wild. That's probably going to be the top headline for today. And then I just want to add this too, guys. Let me grab my tea because I have to. Doc says to stay calm and relax. But don't let him be a reflection of we. That is not how we all act. All right? I'll tell you. Look, I'll be the first one to tell you. I'm an open book. I'm just a 31-year-old dude from Detroit, married with 2 lovely children. 3 in total, 1 from a previous relationship. I was young, dumb, and full of you know what it's called. So, hey, you can't blame me. But I'll be the first to tell somebody that. You know, I've dabbled in things, substances. We all have, but it's not a thing to me. What I deal with is more so, I don't know, internal, family, history, stuff, genetics. I don't know what it's called, but listen, the thing that, and we're going to end on this point. My initial reaction as a fellow entrepreneur and a fellow crypto content creator was this. Why didn't you own all your stuff? You should have never signed off any of that. That was your first mistake. And if you're an upcoming content creator or an entrepreneur, period, and you're getting into the creative field, make sure you own every section of everything that you create, period. All right? Like I said, you guys know, I spent a lot of time in the music business, and artists owning their work is a major problem. I'm seeing the same issues arise here. All right? So, yeah, that's probably going to be the top story of the day. But something else that we need to keep our eyes on, guys, potential U.S. government shutdown. Why? Well, this one could actually have an impact on things. All right. So I was surprised to find out that there are a number of crypto-focused bills, legislation that has been circulating the government on our behalf. These are good bills, guys. These are very good bills. The Financial Innovation and Technology for the 21st Century Act, Blockchain Regulatory Certainty Act, the Clarity for Payment Stablecoins, and the Keep Your Coins Act garnered support and were among the more notable bills passed by the committee. So, just giving a rough breakdown of what these bills are. Altogether, this is the blueprint that the U.S. is going to follow that's going to bring in the innovation. All right, if we get these bills passed, it will finally put the United States, from a regulatory perspective, on the same tier as countries like Europe with their MiCA legislation and what Hong Kong and the Hong Kong Monetary Authority, what they're doing over there. That's very big. However, in the event of a government shutdown, here's the problem, right? Let's just go and scroll down to the good part. If a shutdown occurs, it would effectively halt operations of non-essential federal agencies, including regulatory bodies like the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission and the Commodity Futures and Trading Commission. So this means XRP holders, yeah, this is definitely going to push that case back. So sorry, Zach, no September settlement, especially if we get a shutdown. Now, lawmakers have until September 13th before the start of the next fiscal year to reach an agreement on the bills. There are so many layers to this, specifically when it relates to us, though. With these 4 bills, if there is a government shutdown, and according to Mr. Ron Hammond here, there is a lot of bipartisan support for the bills, which basically means that their support for the bills, but they're from 2 separate parties, so they're supporting it in their own way. So it's in essence not even support. It's still, you know, a conflict. But the point is, if this shutdown occurs, some of these bills and other regulatory processes that involve the SEC, CFTC, non-essential government offices, they're going to be halted. And right now, those are the bodies that are handling a lot of our crypto our progressive bills for crypto, right? So yeah, that's the first time I ever really cared about a government shutdown. When I read this story, it really put things into perspective. So let's keep our fingers crossed, guys. But let's shift the tone a little bit, talk some video games. Told y'all, look, I don't want y'all to miss this one. There was a guy named Alex Becker a couple years back. He made millions. All right, now this isn't just me recanting the video he made about it. No, I watched it happen. Alex Becker was he was one of those rising up pre-2020 with the crypto content, and he was talking about gaming projects. When they went crazy, especially when Meta, when Facebook became Meta and all metaverse, blockchain gaming, all of those coins went absolutely insane, dude, he caught himself a bag. All right. I believe that is going to repeat in this next cycle, but it's going to be 10 times larger. Especially if things like this are true. Leaked documents reveal Microsoft plans to bring crypto wallets to the Xbox. Let me know down in the comments. Were you an Xbox kid or a PlayStation kid? I was an Xbox kid. I ain't even gonna hold you. Now, recently leaked documents revealed that tech giant Microsoft's plans to integrate cryptocurrency wallets into its Xbox gaming console. The leaked internal documents posted on the gaming forum Reset Era show that the Xbox roadmap for May of 2022 included crypto wallet support. However, specifics about this planned integration were not shown. Phil Spencer, what's up, Phil, head of Xbox, attributed the leak to the Federal Trade Commission's legal action against Microsoft. The FTC's opposition to the $69 million Activision Blizzard acquisition resulted in Microsoft unintentionally including leaked documents within their submission. So that's juicy. That's juicy right there, especially when you think about the fact that Microsoft themselves have slowly started to creep into crypto. Now, the community, of course, you know, we got excited when we saw this, but I just want to make it known, nothing has been fully confirmed yet, okay? Again, this is a leak. However, the source is coming from legal documents, so that makes it interesting. Makes it interesting in my opinion. Reports show that the leaked documents reveal key communications between Xbox executives, plans for a new diskless Xbox Series X, a gyro controller, and even a next-gen hybrid Xbox in 2028. That one's gonna have a crypto wallet. Come on now. And as I'm reading this too, because they made a quote in this article. Yes, meanwhile, the development has sparked speculation that the integration could open up new cases for cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin. Now, non-Bitcoiners would probably look at that and be like, you out your mind. Ain't nobody's going to build nothing on Bitcoin, especially when it comes to gaming. Well, let me show you this website real quick. And I love the work that these guys are doing over at Zebedee. Okay, Zebedee is, in essence, building out the APIs. Okay, that's very key. They're building out the platforms that will allow AAA gaming companies to incorporate any crypto. But right now, you can play games like Modern Warfare, Fortnite, PUBG. If people are still playing that, I don't play games. But you can incorporate those titles, games like it, and earn Bitcoin. So let's just say you're doing an online matchup. You getting massive kills. You're going crazy, right? Kill streak engaged. You can get Bitcoin for that now, thanks to Zebedee. And the first time I stumbled upon Zebedee, this is when I first started the channel. Not even sure if the video is still there. I got rid of some videos that were, just bad when I couldn't make them. But I remember coming across Zebedee 2019. And you know what's funny? They reached out to me. But back then I didn't know what I was doing. I was freaking out. I was nervous. I was like, oh my God. But hey, if you guys decide to, reach out to me again, hey, feel free. Let's do an interview. Let's talk gaming. I want to know what you guys have been working towards, because if this leak proves to be correct, I'm pretty sure Zebedee is going to be the first in line to take advantage of that. Now, Zebedee is not a coin or anything like that. We can't invest in them. But this company is just good for the space. It's good for crypto adoption. So that's why I like to keep my eyes on it. Now, Binance Japan, it's our last story here. Mitsubishi joined forces for stablecoin development. So do I still hold Binance? I got a little bit. I no longer have a full coin. I'm just being completely honest with you guys. I had to, get rid of some of it. And then on top of that, man, the amount of FUD in the US, it was getting to me just a little bit on top of what I was going through in the last, few weeks or whatever. So yeah, I had to make a bit of move. But with this story here, it reminded me of why I originally got involved with Binance. And it's not because of anything they're doing in the United States. So again, Binance Japan and Mitsubishi joined forces for stablecoin development. The short of it is this: Binance Japan is partnering Mitsubishi UFJ Trust Bank to create new stablecoins pegged to major currencies in Japan. The partnership will launch stablecoins pegged to fiat currencies such as the yen and other foreign currencies such as the dollar. Good luck with that. The stablecoin will be built on Progmat Coin, a compliant infrastructure platform owned by Mitsubishi. Progmat Coin was developed to comply with the Payment Service Act. Several major banks in Japan, including Mizuho, SMBC, and SBI Holdings, backed the platform. So there's and then a September 26th statement revealed the two organizations have initiated a collaborative study into creating stablecoins. Once this study is concluded and the necessary licenses are secured, the stablecoins will be available to the public. I'm going to go ahead and assume that's going to take maybe 6 to 7 months. So mid to late 2024, we'll have a new slew of stablecoins on Binance. And there were rumors going around about Binance delisting European stablecoins because of what the MiCA legislation. That's stupid. Don't believe it. Because for one, MiCA endorses stablecoins. Okay, it lays out a framework for stablecoins, one that Binance already follows. All right, everything that is happening to Binance is strictly happening in the United States and a couple other, U.S. allies countries, but it's strictly here. So I don't know, guys. Only reason I reduced my exposure to Binance because I was going through something personally, but it is not a reflection on how I feel about the project. I still think Binance will be a powerhouse when it comes to crypto adoption around the world. Honestly, they still have that global reach. But as we close out, guys, let's take a look, see what the market's doing this morning. Fear and greed index at 39. People are scared. We should be greedy. This is an interesting story too. Label Foundation and LG Web3 Music Revolution. What they're doing, that is basically music ownership rights for artists on that LG music platform. And if you know a couple things, LG and Hedera, they partnered. Smart TV. That smart TV allows you to store NFTs on it. Hedera has a music platform where artists can sell their music as NFTs. I feel like, all right, Bitcoin, 26,226, Ethereum, 1589, BNB, 212, XRPs is 50 cent. Man, XRP's been at 50 cent for what seems like months, right? Dogecoin, 6 cent, 0.19. Not a lot of movement in the market, guys. Solana still under $20. Tron, I don't know. Tron confuses me as an asset. It really does. It really does. I don't know if you guys heard about the Hubie hack yet, but apparently the people that hacked it work for Tron. Yet Justin Sun is publicly admitting to shorting Hubie. I mean, I don't know, man. Let's see. Do we have any top gainers? Who's over the hour? Theta's doing good. XDC. Whoa, we have fallen into the 4 cent range. I really didn't know that. Still buying more. As far as 24 hours, Makers up 5%. Bitcoin Cash up 3%. Okay. GMX, Pepe, Chainlink still showing, still pumping pretty decent. Let's look at the 7-day curve. Chainlink, IMX. Oh yeah, man, I can't wait to show y'all the video that I have about IMX. And I'm still working on the Velo token as well. Don't you guys worry about that. But with that though, I'm gonna let you get to your day. As always, if you found value, of course, you know what I need you to do. Hit that like, subscribe, ring notification bell, so that way you don't miss the next video. And as always, I want you to have a great day. Have a prosperous day. Most importantly, if that money is digital, so is the hustle. I'm Wade Tiemann. See you in the next one.